Ever look at your phone, your car, or even just a can of soda and wonder, how did this actually get here? I mean, really get here. Behind every single thing we use, there's this hidden world of manufacturing, a whole playbook that decides how it's made, what it costs, and who gets to make it. So today, let's pull back that curtain and see how it all works.
And to get to the heart of it, let's start with a really simple question. You've got a custom wedding cake, a total one-of-a-kind masterpiece, and you've got a frozen pizza, one of thousands stamped out every hour. Now, other than how they taste, what really separates them? How are they fundamentally different?
It really just boils down to this, right? The cake is all about artistry, skill, and a ton of time, which makes each one pretty expensive. The pizza, on the other hand, is all about pure speed and volume, which makes it super cheap. And believe it or not, this basic difference is the key to understanding how almost everything is made, from a tailored suit to a simple bottle of water.
To manage all this, businesses basically have a playbook with 3 core strategies. You can think of them as the 3 main ways any company can go about creating a product. And they are job, batch, and flow production.
Okay, first up is job production. This is the world of the one-off, the completely bespoke, the thing made just for you. It's totally customized, requires incredible skill, and it's the most labor-intensive and expensive way to make something.
Then you've got batch production. This is kind of a sweet spot in the middle. Here, a company makes a limited number of identical things all at once. That's the batch. And then they can switch gears and make a batch of something else. It's the perfect method when you want some variety.
You know a perfect example? A local bakery. In the morning, they might do a batch of sourdough. Then they clean up, reset, and do a batch of rye bread. And after that, maybe a batch of baguettes. It's efficient, but it still gives us, the customers, plenty of choices.
And last but definitely not least, we have the absolute titan of manufacturing, flow production. This is the engine that powers our modern consumer world. It's just a continuous, non-stop, automated assembly line churning out thousands or even millions of the exact same thing. If you bought it in a big box store, chances are it was made this way.
And this is the secret sauce. The conveyor belt, the sheer scale of it all. It drives costs way, way down. It creates something called economies of scale, which is just a fancy way of saying the more you make, the cheaper each individual item becomes. It's the reason so many everyday things are affordable for so many of us.
But of course, that entire playbook we just talked about has been totally torn up and rewritten over the last 100 years. And it was all because of one thing: technology. The rise of the machines didn't just make things faster, it completely changed the rules of the game.
This whole evolution really happened in 3 big steps. First, we got mechanization. That's when humans were still running the show, but they had machines to help them. Then came integration, where we linked all those machines together into the classic assembly line. And finally, automation, where computers took over and started telling the machines what to do.
And in today's world of automation, the work is pretty much split into 2 jobs. You've got the brains, that's CAD, the software that lets you design a perfect digital model of a product, and then you have the brawn, that's CAM, where computers tell the robots exactly how to build that thing perfectly every single time.
Now, this level of technology gives birth to what we call disruptive technologies. And these aren't just little improvements. No, these are inventions so powerful they make entire industries just go away. It's not about making a better DVD player. It's about inventing streaming, which makes DVDs pretty much irrelevant.
And all of this disruption, all of this automation, it leads us straight to a really tough conversation. A conversation about the consequences for the people doing the work. This is the new reality: robots versus human workers.
So here's the fundamental trend. Over time, technology gets cheaper and smarter. At the same time, human labor generally gets more expensive. And this creates a really powerful financial incentive for businesses to think about making a big change. And yup, there's a textbook economic term for this exact choice. It's called factor substitution. It sounds complex, but it's simple. It's just the act of replacing one input, like a person, with another input, like a machine. It's a cold calculation, but it's one that almost every company is facing today.
But listen, this is not an easy choice. For any business, this kind of technology is a huge double-edged sword. The upsides are massive, right? Lower labor costs, production that runs 24/7, and perfect quality. But the downsides can be absolutely crushing. Huge initial costs, super expensive R&D, and this constant pressure to keep innovating because products become obsolete faster than ever.
All right, so to make this all real,
let's take it out of the textbook. Let's put you in the hot seat. It's your turn to face the automation dilemma.
Imagine this. You're the CEO of a successful company that makes beautiful, high-quality furniture. You employ 50 skilled carpenters, and many of them have been with you for years. They are the heart and soul of your business. But now a choice lands on your desk.
Here are your two options. Option A, you stick with your people. You keep all 50 carpenters, and you continue with the method that's made you successful. Option B, you buy a $2 million robotic system. It's going to double your production, probably your profits too, but you'll have to let 35 of your employees go. That's 70% of your workforce.
So what do? Is it about efficiency and profit, or is it about the people who helped you build the company in the first place? There is no easy answer here. And this right here is one of the defining questions of our modern economy. What would you choose?